What's happening, folks? Back for another music video reaction. And we're going to watch another music video for Tears for Fears and their debut album, The Hurting, 1983. And yeah, we're going to watch the music video for Pale Shelter. This is a tune that, like several of the others on the debut album, struck me for how deeply emotional it was. It's another track that was not familiar to me before the deep dive, even though I did know at least a couple of their early songs, I think mostly from songs from the Big Chair. And yeah, ultimately, it's a tune I believe is written by Kurt. We do hear both Kurt and Roland vocally over the course of the song. It has a very 80s synth sound, but there's also some string instruments along the way. So yeah, it's a cool song with a bit of a hybrid composition. Let's watch the video. This is Tears for Fears and their music video for Pale Shelter from their debut album, The Hurting, 1983. So I always talk about, is a music video going to show the band performing? Will it show the band in a concert setting? Will it show a visual narrative featuring members of the band, or a visual narrative without anyone from the band on camera? Obviously, this is heading more in a music or a visual narrative direction, and as far as I know, this woman is not in the band. So yeah, I'm curious what we'll see. The Hurting was sort of a visual narrative, maybe more like conceptual imagery, but with Kurt and Roland pretty much on camera the whole time. So already this one starts a bit different. I was going to say, I wasn't quite sure what type of amphibious animal that was, but yeah, there's already a bit of like predator and prey conceptualization going on here. A woman in a swimming pool, but a dangerous looking crocodile, maybe alligator, prowling around the edges of the pool. You know, it's funny, I was thinking the synth bass, it's very driving and rapid fire. The percussion has the energetic sound to it, but the strumming guitar, it's this very slow stroke. It has this contrasting speed with the rest of the sonic elements. I like the blend. I was gonna say this looks more. It was like Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood or something with the American traffic cop, and sure enough, in that classroom there was an American flag. So it seems to be set outside of their home UK setting, and also Roland, the way he's playing the guitar, it really sort of fits with the sound of that chord. So yeah, I like the visuals already. Not technically semaphore flags, but a similar sort of feel. Oh, now that's cool, because when they showed that shot before, we're led to believe it's on the ironing board. We saw the woman who woke up in a domestic setting ironing, and I was wondering, that's a really interesting shot of the the ironing board like smoking as if someone left the iron on for too long, but before flames broke out. But now we see it, on a runway, like on a tarmac at an airport. So, and obviously oversized as they walk through it. That was a really cool sequence and a surprising reveal, if you will. Bro, like just retire. Like they talk about missing a sitter, and obviously we're dealing with local park field quality here. That it's not a highly manicured and cared for pitch. But if you miss a tap in like that, when it's harder to miss a chance like this than it is to score it. I mean, honestly, maybe he's a center back or a fullback that's up for a corner kick or something, but you can't miss this chance and then look your teammates in the eye. Really? Really? Well, let me figure out what's going on here. Give me a moment. All right, it looks like that little internet hiccup is over, so we'll continue on. I will say this kid's very quick fling of the paper airplane out the window, like through the slats. I mean, I don't know how many takes they took to get it, but he does it perfectly, and it's just a quick motion. So, yeah, this is an enjoyable little moment. Listen to that bass grooving. I love all the different elements, including the paper airplanes, obviously, thrown by the dozens. And I think there was a couple shots where they were walking where there's quick splices where, they had to reload the number of paper airplanes to be thrown. But I'm not sure how it all stitches together. The pale shelter in the pool with the alligator, but then, the woman was worried when she ran outside, the kids looking bored in the classroom. There's the oversized ironing smoking or iron marks smoking out on the tarmac. There's lots of different elements here. The traffic cop in the middle of the street. I'd have to think about how these all relate to the lyrics and how they all might stitch together. I look forward to Kim and any others commenting because there's a lot going on visually. It's very much a visual narrative, but one with parts and pieces that I'm not quite sure how they all tie together. Okay, so the woman ironing is the mother of the kid from school throwing all the paper airplanes. Maybe the woman who woke up in the or not woke up. The woman in the pool is maybe. Oh no, she had dark hair, didn't she? So this is a different woman. I guess this is just someone giving a friendly look to the traffic cop. But yeah, a couple things seeming to stitch together suddenly. Did Pan Am have to pay for that product placement? That's so funny. Because the planes were hitting both of them mostly on the torso, and they just kept walking, as if they were unaffected. But that one got rolling right in the face, and I feel like that was a real moment of him, like, oh man, that point hit me right between the eyes. Yeah, that was cool. A lot to think about in that one. I had to, sort of consider all the parts and, the guy on the tarmac, taxiing the planes in, although we didn't actually see the plane on the ground, but there was one in the sky. So all sorts of things going on there. It's also a very good song. It just has that early 80s sound, though, again, with a bit of natural instrument layering on top. It wasn't just like a synth and drum machine type of groover. So yeah, cool video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.